motion toward Godzilla. So it allows me to indirectly run to him, but it allows me to run around the circles. So if you didn't know that about Biollante, if you're in close proximity of a kaiju, but you're not directly facing them straight ahead, it will turn you as much as 90 degrees, or yeah, 90 degrees. So like from the 12 o'clock position to the 9 o'clock, if I'm running past Godzilla and he's directly on my left and I hit my R2, it will turn me 90 degrees to face Godzilla and run into him. So with Ring Breath Godzilla, I try not to run directly at him where the circles come out. I try to run kind of at an angle where he's off to my left or off to my right, because I know once I get closer to him and I hit my R2, it will retarget me onto him. But it's usually once the circles have passed me. So we're having quite a time here trying to find an opponent. It's that time during the day when there's really not a lot of people that play. It's midnight East Coast time, Eastern, United States. And I really probably shouldn't have started the recording until I had a good prospect for having a match lined up. Okay, I'll do one thing here. I'll go back, see if anyone's playing on 2-player. Even if they are, they may not want to play me. Not looking too promising. I don't know what happened to the two guys I was just playing. If they decided that was their last match for the night, or if they managed to come on here and find someone before I could. As an interesting side note, we're about 6 days out while I'm recording this from G-Fest. It's the largest Godzilla fan gathering, at least in the United States. I don't know if it's in the world. Can't imagine that there's not a larger Godzilla convention in Japan. But who knows, maybe there is. Really interested. It runs for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's some things on Thursday as well, I believe. But we're only going to Chicago for Sunday. It's about I'm trying to think how long of a drive it is. About 5 or 6 hours. I'm really interested though, because on Sunday, Don Fry, who played the captain in Final Wars, the captain of Gotengo, is going to be doing a 1-hour interview, live interview. So, might get to meet him. I think that'll be really super cool. The other interesting thing is, I can't remember her name. It's like Makito. Basically the girl that played the, I think I know she was in Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, but she was like the mind reader. She's the one that could telepathically communicate with Godzilla. She's also going to be at G-Fest doing a 1-hour interview. It's on Saturday, but we're going to miss that. So, I would have liked to have met her as well. just because she played an important part in 3 or 4 films in the Heisei or Heisei era. That would have been in the 90s. But just don't have the time to spend all weekend in Chicago for G-Fest. Maybe next year. This will be my first G-Fest ever. My 8-year-old son is super excited about going. That's all he talks about. So it'll definitely be an experience. I keep yawning. So here we have AI, who is 29 wins short of 10,000, which I'm very curious to see if when he gets to 10,000, if it gets stuck at 9999, if they left enough digits for it to actually show 10,000, or will it be all zeros? As far as I know, and as far as some of my friends on here know, he's the first who will ever reach 10,000 wins. And as well, I've been told that he's only been playing since the beginning of 2017. And right now it's July of 2018, so we're talking a period of 18 months getting 10,000 wins. So what is that? Well, it's about 200 wins a week. A lot of respect for him. I beat him very frequently, but that's because I'm playing with Biolante. And I realize that gives me an advantage over a lot of kaiju. Unfortunately, many times it requires teaming up on me to take me down. AI will sit by the side and watch me fight whoever this other Joe. I apologize. I got a 42-inch TV screen and I'm about sitting 8 feet away from it, so I can't really read all of the text. But AI is very respectful in that he does not cheap shot. If he sees me going to an opponent to fight, he will allow that to play itself out instead of trying to take advantage of me and hitting me from behind. So it has nothing to do with the fact that we're friends on the PS4. Yeah, see, this Ghidorrah set himself up poorly. He let me get behind him. Now he's just gonna R2. But see, now I'm in position to start biting him, which is like my killer move against King Ghidorrahs, because it tracks them. I didn't get good advantage. I didn't take advantage of that very well. This is moving somewhat sluggishly, and as I've said many times, I really hate this zone because I don't know the barriers. I don't understand why this guy is so intent on not fighting. He just really wants to run. I'd love to get him from behind on his weak side. One thing about Biolante that's really cool is you can I hit the wrong button, but you can use the bite move to chase after opponents, and it will follow them. If you're close enough to them, it will turn to follow them. See, he was up in the air and he was a little too far away. Yeah, I've got to stop following him, and I have to start predicting where he's trying to head to so that I can cut him off. This is just a waste of time chasing after people. I don't understand what he expects from a battle. You fight, you know, I mean, it's just, I'm gonna come after you, so you might as well turn and start fighting. And Biollante is just so slow to maneuver. It's like I hate having to use my R2 just to try and keep up with these guys. Okay, so what? Do you want me to just sit still and then we'll all just sit in our own little corners and not fight all night? Ah, finally. Wow, he finally learned how to press a button that was offensive, not just like defensive, fly away forever. It seems like he's finally learning that, wow, he's a powerful kaiju. Uh-oh. Okay. Not used to seeing AI get involved with me. The only thing I can think is maybe that this guy is AI's friend. I don't know. But this is really moving kind of sluggishly. Just now watch him turn. Oops. Man. Yeah, I had to hit my R2 button 4 times there for it to get off, because this gameplay is just not moving very fast. Because it's not moving fast, my buttons are not responding the way they should be. Now see, even if I beat this King Ghidorrah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to take out AI with that little bit of life that's left. See, I'm trying to hit my buttons now, and it's like not doing anything. Hopefully this last smack will kill him. Alright. AI, I don't have the life to take you on. I need to recharge a little bit here. Oh man, I am just so much trouble. He's just gonna keep blasting me and blasting me, I'm sure. I have no R2s left, and he's gonna fire. See how I ran at an angle there, so his initial fire didn't touch me? But I've gotta, like, oh, death comes to me very soon here. I managed to take off half of his life, but he's gonna kill me right here. Yep. Not a whole lot I can do with that little bit of life, but it was very sluggish gameplay in an area that I really don't care for. So that's my excuse. Haha.